Welcome back to my channel, sports fans. Okay, I don't know where to start here. The last day of the NBA season. There's so many storylines going on. LeBron had his triple-double stat padding, right? The game was really over in the fourth quarter. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about Richard Jefferson just sucking LeBron off the whole game, the entire game. Are you serious? Are we really going to put clutch clients calling these games? I mean, it's disgusting. And the Mavs sit their players out again at the end of the season. Well, first, let's talk about Anthony Edwards. I don't want to hear nothing else about this guy. And I keep trying to tell you guys, when the stakes is high, this guy ain't about nothing. Ain't about nothing. I think he had like 13 points, like 5 turnovers, was a minus 21. This guy is overrated, okay? I don't want to hear nothing else about it. They lose to the Suns. Okay? So let's get over that real quick. What I don't like about the Mavs, I know they were locked in, but to me, I think you still play that game. I don't think you give OKC a free game for the number one spot. I just don't think you do that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You just don't, in my opinion, you got to play those guys. At least play them the first half or something like that. You just gave OKC the number one spot. It's trash to me. There's no competition in this league. Also, I want to talk about defense. Do you realize the NBA players now want to play defense? What, the last 2 weeks of the year, of the season? I might give them 3 weeks. Where has this defense been the whole season? The entire season, dudes ain't playing no defense. Now they want to turn it on and play defense. It's disgusting. Now they got something to play for. Now they want to play defense. And as we get into this game between LA and the Pels, that's what hurt the Pelicans. They're not used to playing defense. They don't have defensive guys. So now that the Lakers turn it on, and I've been telling you all year, the West is fugazi. Now that you have to play defense, the Pels fell short. Big time. Big time. Are you serious? Those guys don't even deserve a paycheck. They really don't. Turning the ball over made LeBron look like he was a Gary Payton or something. Well, he had like 5 steals. Dudes don't play no defense. Made LeBron look like he was Magic Johnson out there at 21 years old. All you heard from these announcers, these play-by-play guys, LeBron looks the same this year as year one. And like Sports and Fitness Friends always says, this exposes this NBA. You think Kareem could look the same in year 20 as he did in his first season? You think Jordan even looked the same in year 13 or 11 as he did his first season? How about Shaq? How about Will Chamberlain? Sports and Fitness Rants be right on the nose with this. Hit the nail right on the head. You're making your league look awful. This guy is running up and down the court, LeBron, with 20, 21, 22, 25-year-olds like it ain't nothing. And these guys calling the game and slurping them off instead of questioning how can he do this. This guy ain't this great athlete, right? That we've been told he load management. Never had 200 steals in the season. Never had 100 blocks. Jordan had that twice and only in almost 3 times. Plays in a soft era, and you guys have the nerve. They said this guy scored more points in his, total points this year in his 21st season than any other players that played combined scored in their 21st seasons. This ain't good. You are talking to idiots. That's who these announcers are really talking to. Idiots. All this PED scandal going around. People talking about PEDs, and they want to talk about this. It's not possible. It's not possible for your points in your stat line to stay the same and not drop off. It's impossible. So either it's PEDs or you're exposing your league for being weak. And even if even if it was weak, forget about the stat line. It's not possible to run up and down the court 21 years in this fast-paced game. Playing 21 seasons straight. It's not possible. So this game was basically over in the fourth quarter. And LeBron, of course, stayed in the game, stat padding, until just about the end of the game. Man, it was like 15 points coming into the fourth quarter, man. The Pels could have got them. Well, I'll tell you what. This is what you do. You sit this man out because aren't you scared of injury? This guy's always sitting out because of injury. Sit him out. See if the Pels are going to make a run, because obviously they wasn't. When LeBron was on the bench, they still could do nothing. The Pels are garbage. They're an offensive team. That's it. They don't know how to play defense. Something that the NBA only does the last 2 weeks of the year in the playoffs. Yeah, so you sit LeBron down, let him get his rest, just in case he so-called has another foot injury. Because what's going to happen if they lose in the play-in? As the game comes down to the wire, to where if they're going to lose, this guy's going to fake a foot injury, right? That's what's going to happen. So why is he in that stat? Even when he got his triple-double, he stayed in there stat padding. That's disgusting. This wasn't even a challenge. They came out and dominated the Pels. And yes, we know LeBron came out dishing these assists, but it was really his team that was dominating the Pels. Because the Pels play no defense. Just because he throws a pass to somebody, that doesn't mean the Pels don't have to play defense on the opposing team. Zion, go sit on the bench. This guy got benched in the fourth quarter. I think in the beginning too. Dude, go try to get a jump shot. Nobody's gonna let you just go to the rim all the time and do layups. You better get a LeBron package and start elbowing and punching people on the way to the basket. I literally seen LeBron went to the goal. You know, when he does that gather step and then he puts a ball up in the air, you know, to try to put his elbows up to whoever's going to challenge him. And then he takes his before that, he pushes the guy off of him. What? The refs don't see that? Coming down the lane, pushes the guy away. And the guy, if somebody did that to LeBron James, that would be an offensive foul all the time. This is what this guy does. On little guys. You got to do that on little guys? This guy's out there playing football. It wasn't too impressive to me what he did. The Pels were losing the ball everywhere. They wasn't playing no defense. He wasn't killing the Pels from like mid-range or nothing like that. Or three. So here's what's going to happen. So if the Lakers win, they about to run into a brick wall, right? I think they play, if I'm not mistaken, they play Denver. How you like that? How you like that? And Denver's got the home court. So it wouldn't even shock me if the Lakers lose in the play-in on purpose. On purpose. You might say, what? On purpose. You know they got to play the Pels again. And I think that they got to play them in New Orleans. Let me ask you a question. Do you think the Lakers really want to play Denver? Anthony Davis just got hurt at the end of that game in the fourth quarter. Who knows what's going to happen with him? This guy's always hurt. Nothing even happened. He was just walking and his back went out or something. No way this guy could play in the 80s and 90s. Banging against great centers? Please. He gets dominated against Joker all the time? No way. So it's going to be funny if AD can't go in the play-in. I'm trying to tell you, man, it's going to be a lot of narratives going on. And I won't be surprised, like I said, if the Lakers lose in the play-in on purpose so they don't have to play Denver. Anthony Davis, fake an injury. Fake an injury. Fake an injury so we can lose. Don't have to play Denver in the play-in. I mean, the playoffs. Yeah. And then the season is over. And then the season will just be about LeBron James. The offseason. They won't talk nothing about the playoffs. Who cares? We care, but ESPN and Fox, they won't care. It'll still be about LeBron. That's why he set it up this way so his son entered the draft. So it'll be about him again. So no matter if he loses in the playoffs or the play-in, it's about him and Bronny. Who's going to pick LeBron? Is LeBron going to opt out to go follow his son? For real. Well, the Lakers pay him all this money so he don't opt out. It's not about winning. It's just about a circus show. And that's why I said these fans these days aren't real fans. They don't care about winning. All they care about is entertainment. Because their league has been promoting a 4-6 loser. A guy with no bag, a guy that does load management, a guy that trades all his players, gets his coaches fired, blames everybody else, builds super teams, creates soap operas. So that's all the league is now. It's a circus and a reality show with a bunch of NBA fans who are not real NBA fans. They just want to see a reality show. They don't care about winning. He done made the Lakers organization into a team, into an organization that don't care about winning. The greatest basketball organization in NBA history. And they don't care about winning no more. All they care about is a circus, a reality show so they can make money. That's it. They got their banners. They just care about money. This is what this world is about now anyway. It's not about love, caring, helping people. None of that stuff. It's just about money. That's all this world's about anyway. Now it's about money. So yeah, this last Sunday of the season was disgusting for me. I don't want to hear nothing else about Anthony Edwards, especially if this guy flames out in the playoffs. You got to be kidding me! Don't say nothing else about this guy. Um, the Pelicans are sad. And like I said, the Mavs are sad too. You can say what you want to say. Oh, they didn't want to get their players hurt. So you just gonna give away a number one seed to a team? Now we hear this nonsense. SGA, because he's the number. That's what they were saying on the game today, the Lakers game. Richard Jefferson, because we done made this thing into race. That's all it's about now, race. This is the way you guys made this league, right? A LeBron type of league. You don't have to win no statistical titles or nothing. You can just be a ball hog, control the game, and get all these stats. Luka and Joker. That's what LeBron's been doing for 21 seasons. So why are you mad at them now? Joker and Luka, right? You see the stat line that Joker has, right? Plus, he leads the NBA in every box. Joker leads the league in every box metric, right? Let me give it to you again. You see his stat line. Plus, he leads the league, Joker, in every box metric. So, what are we talking about? And he doesn't have an all-star teammate. And he's been playing without Murray. What are we talking about? This is the league that the NBA created. And now you have um media going against the league that the NBA created. They made it easy for these international players to come over here and dominate. Now you're gonna get mad? No, I'm not buying it. I'm not a big Joker guy, but you can't disrespect that man like that. This is the first year the SGA is in the playoffs, and now you guys are talking about voter fatigue. No, man, you can go ahead and miss me with that. He shouldn't even be second. Luca has a better stat line. Luca is in top five, right? In every box metric. And SGA ain't. Great player. Great player. But he's got a his time is not now. Luca has been doing it in the NBA for 6 years. Joker has been doing it, for over 6 years in the NBA. So no, no, his time will come. He's got to prove himself. He's got to prove himself. No, just because he's got his team in first place, and to me, like I said, that's by default, maybe because of the Mavs. The Mavs didn't want to play. I hope they lose in the first round. So let's see what Milwaukee does. I mean, the Magic is looking strong. The Magic is looking strong. The Warriors are looking strong. Nobody wants to play the Warriors. Who knows what the Clippers going to do? Nobody knows. And as good as Denver is, they're not a lock to win the. They're not a lock to win the championship. They won one championship. Okay, anything can happen. Anything can happen. But 1 through 5, they're solid. So I just don't I just don't think they can do it. And another thing is, I'm watching this game, and the Pels can't even get a call at home. They can't even get a call at the crib. Can't even get a call at the crib. And the Lakers are getting all these calls. How do you punch and elbow your way to the basket, and the referees don't call it? What I would do if I was an NBA player, next time I got pushed by LeBron or elbowed and punched while he was going to the basket, I'll just clear the path. And then I'll be like, there you go, ref. And I would do it every time. I promise on everything. I'll sit beside the ref. I'll be like, there you go. There you go. You're not going to call his punching and kicking and elbowing anyway in my face. So why am I going to sit there while you call a foul on me while he elbows and punches his way to the basket? Because he has no jump shot. I mean, the league is awful. The league is awful. So you guys tell me what you think, man. We'll see what Phoenix does. Phoenix escaped. They're in the playoffs, so we'll see what happens. Like I said, I'd rather watch the East more because the West is so fugazi, except for Denver. The rest of this West is fugazi, man. I don't watch all this stuff that happens in the playoffs and in the play-in too, because these teams aren't used to playing defense all year, and once they got to play defense, either their offense sucks or their defense sucks because they're not used to playing defense. So this is this run and gun East. I mean West, run and gun West that doesn't play any. They play less defense than the East. So nobody knows what's going to happen once the playoffs or the play-in comes, because these guys aren't used to defense being put on them or playing defense. That's what this whole West is. Tell me what you think.